Sweet Splash Electra is an interesting tomato variety, especially because it is a variety that has variegated, rugose, potato-like leaves. It is also considered a semi-determinate dwarf tomato plant, and while I do have space for regular-sized tomato plants, it's always good to find varieties that can be grown in containers in case I run out of space in my raised beds. I did grow this variety in a raised bed last year, but I wanted to see how it would do in a container this year, and it's in about a 3.5 gallon sized container, and the plant has gotten a little top heavy, so it probably could do with some support, but I just propped it up against this rock wall here. The tomatoes start out with some stripes when they are green, but then as they ripen, the stripes fade away a bit, and you get a nice yellow cherry to plum sized tomato. The flavor is slightly tangy but sweet, and it also has citrusy notes to it, but it also doesn't feel super acidic, and I find that to be the case with most yellow tomatoes. On the brix meter, it had a reading of 11.7, and anything higher than an 8 for tomatoes is considered sweet. And when eating these, even though I did feel they tasted sweet, I didn't think they'd get that high a reading on the brix meter, but I do prefer sweeter tomatoes and enjoy the flavor a lot regardless. Overall, I think that the Sweet Splash Electra tomato is a fun variety to grow, especially if you like variegated plants. The plant seemed prolific enough to be worth growing, and it also seemed pretty strong and hasn't faltered in really hot temperatures, and I also haven't really seen any fungal issues with the plant either, and the taste of the fruit is pretty unique in my opinion, so this is one that I would keep growing. I'm not sure if I will grow it in a container or in a raised bed in future seasons, but because I now know it grows well in both, either way, I will be able to make space for this in my garden each year, and I would definitely recommend growing it, especially if you are a small spaced gardener.